toothbrush. Don't you use that again? I'm not getting it out of the toilet.
I got it out for you. And I got toothpaste on it for you, too.
Guess what this is?
What is it?
Your toothbrush.
That's not my toothbrush.
Yes, it is.
No. That's disturbing, even though that isn't my toothbrush.
Well, which one is your toothbrush? Oh, that's right. You don't use one.
Get a whip of that. You know what that is? Yeah, that's what I gargle with.
It's a carbon footprint beyond footprints.
It's not footprint, it's whiskey.
You keep this in the bathroom?
You know, I love to start the morning with a good fight. You know?
Well, honey, this is really going to wake you up.
Stay on. Take it to a physical level, huh? That's a first tier.
You like a good fight.
That's a first tier, okay, huh? See all this beautiful makeup of yours? Yeah?
No, not my Estee Lauder. Don't do that.
Okay, we'll take it back to a civil level.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, honey? I'm talking about some intimacy again.
Intimacy?
Intimacy.
Every time you wash your hands, it makes me start to sweat.
These hands used to caress you. These hands used to bring you to great heights of ecstasy.
In your mind.
Can I shave you?
That's rude.
I got fetishes, you know.
I kind of just get over this whole thing, this ashram thing, you know? It's like, let's just like go out and like burn cars and tires.
I've never felt closer to the Lord.
I feel close to the Lord when I'm like on acid and like, you know, and I kind of like, when I look at you, I see a dragon head.
Sometimes I can't take the intimacy. I feel like the Lord is like right in here.
Yeah, like
and
the
in
Lord,
here.
maybe this goat, he looks really good. He's got a blind eye though. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I'm glad he has the blind eye because I'm like, look, I can't handle you being this close all the time.
I know, the goat god is a bitch, you know? He kind of talks to you and then he just plays with you like you're a minion.
I know. I'm like, I have given everything to you. Why do you not show me mercy?
Want some carrot? Goat god likes it. Hey, yeah, I think goat god is shaking his head. And you're feeding the goat god.
Yeah, I think he liked that.
Yeah. See, that's why I love this meditation practice. It kind of gets you into that goat space, you know?
I just gotta tell you something. You're the cutest little bump on the log. You know, and I thank you for coming here to interview me. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you I was 98? Did I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Several times.
98, not many people make that. Yeah, you know. I think I got what it takes to break 100. What do you think?
I think so.
So take down some notes. Aren't you from... You're from the paper, aren't you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. So, I've got it now.
What kind of...
You're 98.
That's a little Barbie notebook. And those are a series
very concise with my observations.
I'm not giving away my story to just anybody. Good Lord. The fur is gonna fly when my stories get out. I mean,
Well,
I'm naming names.
well, help me out here then.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh, and what about her? What about her?
She and I had a tender interlude.
Oh, really?
She brought world peace to the world, you know? Mm-hmm. She was completely underestimated. Mm-hmm. Oh, the stories I could tell.
Did you ever go to Hyde Park with them?
Yeah. She and I we used to meet in New York Central Park.
Oh.
She'd feed the hungry. I'd feel her up. She'd say, Alice. She'd say, Alice, you bring me joy. You know, her husband, he treated her like shit. Like shit. That FDR.
Well, he could never catch her, that's for
couldn't
sure.
keep things in his pants. No. So I can name some other names. Mm-hmm. Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton? You know her? Oliver?
She said, Alice, you bring me joy.
Well, you are consistent.
Here you come again. Remember that song? It was me. I was only 66 then. Oh, she was young and spry. So here's the thing with my stories, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I need a vacation. You know what I mean? Rolling Rock Thunder Lodge here. The nurses, they're driving me crazy. You know what I mean? They're all wrapped up in white. Those little rubber shoes.
Yeah?
I need something, you know, gayer.
Like spiritual?
No! Like hot flash on a beach. Someone who would say to me, Alice, bring me to life. That's a quote.
The goat god is angry. That's what they said. They said, you have displeased the goat god. You have eaten 1 carrot too many. Oh, really, I said. Oh, really? After all I did, prostrating myself day after day, opening my heart and my mind to the omniscient and omnipotent power of the goat god. No, they sent me away. They said, you have to learn how to let go.
I'll never forgive you.
Roughly speaking, we are both fucked. But I mean...
You told me to go into the revolution.
Well, it's...
Now look. Back here. Farmers.
Vincent, you... The problem with you is that all you artist types take things so literally. Right? Like, you don't just totally... Like, when I tell you to dig a grave, I don't mean it literally.
Shut up!
I mean,
You're talking, you just talk nonsense again.
It's just a cat, you know? It'll be okay. It doesn't need a grave.
Nothing is sacred for you, is it? Even your own brother. Huh? Even your own brother. Look at me. I only have 1 leg. You don't care. You don't have any sympathy. You don't help me.
Well, you have a lot of very attractive men who come on to you all the time.
I have a stomp that is...
They have this stomp fetish, right? I mean, it's true. I'm sorry.
Not so bad.
You have a nice personality. I'm sure a lot of people would not mind maybe having a Skype chat with you every couple of months.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, as long as it's, you show your stomach prominently, they would be interested.
Oh, so now you have a solution for all my problem, huh? Like the last one. The last solution.
Don't you bring that up.
Don't bring up my ass.
Don't bring up
I can't bring up my ass.
Don't bring up the last solution, okay? It's water under the bridge. It was something that
Poor baby.
Fluffy had to die for it.
I don't give a shit about Fluffy.
You don't?
No.
What? You are a hypocrite. You don't care about Fluffy?
No, I don't care about anything. Especially I don't care about you.
Well, I know about that, but Fluffy. You have to have something sacred, right? Fluffy's sacred.
Nothing is sacred. No.
You're a hypocrite.
A what?
What? You are a hypocrite.
I still have something. I'm not cut to here. Don't call me about my hips. Bullshit.
You're an illiterate hypocrite.
Oh.
Or don't you know what an illiterate is either? Not litter. Illiterate.
I know what it is. It's somebody who cannot read. And I cannot read. But it doesn't mean that I am less of a person. Does it?
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
You are less of a person. You really are.
Oh.
Marjorie, come out of that bathroom.
Just a minute, Mom. Just a minute.
Marjorie, the bus is going to be here.
I don't understand. I'm busy. I've got stuff I need to do.
Marjorie, you've been in there for 30 minutes.
Mom?
You're not going to be able to have your breakfast.
Mom, I'm fixing my bangs.
Your bangs, you're always with the latest style. Now it's the bangs. Come on out of there.
Mom, you don't understand. I did something to them. They're not...
You didn't color them, did you?
They won't go down. They're just standing straight up. I can't go to school like this.
Honey, you look beautiful no matter what.
Oh, shut
Come
up.
on, just open the door.
You don't understand. You don't understand me. I don't know what it was like. You don't remember what it was like.
Honey, I remember what it was like.
Do you? What was it like?
Well,
Did your hair ever not lie down?
well, you remember that one time when I kind of came home with a funny haircut? And, you know, I've always been trying to straighten my hair, and probably that's why your bangs won't stay down. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my hair that's doing this to you, huh?
Probably.
It's all my fault. I knew it. I knew it. You know, when your dad left us, I mean, it was because of my hair, and you know, and then it never got any better. And now he won't come out of the bathroom, and they're going to be late for school, honey.
Mr. Schwimmer, thank you so much for coming to see the toilet. It's causing...
It's brilliant. It's just totally brilliant. It's a work of art.
Oh, Mr. Schwimmer, I knew you would appreciate a fine commode.
It's just like looking at it. It's kind of exciting me, you know?
Mr. Schwimmer, don't get too excited.
Why not? It's a work of art. It's just,
Well,
the things that you can do to this baby, it's just...
That's what I'm hoping, because it's
totally.
it's not working.
What?
Mr. Schwimmer,
What do you mean?
haven't you kept up your plumber's license? I know you.
I was dreaming of this day
Look.
Mark's toilet. You know how rare these are. It's like
Marx knew his toilets.
Mark's. It's just.
He knew that the great
This is why this is a throne, right? This is
Like the capitalist class always rules.
Yeah.
And the working class.
Throne. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
Mr. Schwimmer,
yeah.
this toilet has turned into,
A work of Marx.
well, a bidet, actually. And
What?
so
That is sacrilegious.
no, it's just
Nobody turns a Marx toilet into a bidet.
That's what
That
I
is not the fun.
That's right. That's what I had to ask Mr. Schwimmer. We need all of you in one piece and coherent because I need your skills.
To turn this back to the toilet.
That's right.
The bidet back to toilet.
I really want
And you
you
thought of me doing it.
Well,
I am so touched.
Mr. Schwimmer.
Oh my God! What an opportunity.
Keep your head out of the commode because the bidet function, it just suddenly starts. Yeah, exactly. I'm closing
the water. Does it hear us?
No, but it's just the reverberations, Mr. Schwimmer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know,
you're just giving me this gift, and I.
No, I'm not giving. No, Mr. Schwimmer.
No.
It's just
What?
by the
Not
hour. That's all.
I can't. I thought I'm turning the bidet into toilet, and then I can like own
Mr.
it.
Schwimmer,
Like.
I think I'm very concerned that you may have lost your plumbing touch.
What?
Well, since,
No! Don't say that!
You know, as a mother, you know, I have a hard time trying to raise my little girl to be a wonderful woman. But when I was growing up, you know, the bathroom gave me such anxiety, and we only had one bathroom in the whole house, you know, and it was me and my brother all the time fighting over the bathroom, and he'd take his time, and then he'd leave the toilet seat up when he left, and there was always such angst between us, you know. I could never have time to straighten my hair, and you know, it gave me such anxiety. And then, you know, suddenly I realized that, you know, there's better living through drugs. You know, and it helped a lot.
yeah.
Dorothy.
I couldn't see it. The floorboards are completely sprung.
God, how much is it going to cost me?
It's not about the money. It's about the time. And
It's about the history.
it's about the formaldehyde. I mean, you don't want this.
This stage
You don't want this flooring.
has been the floor on which millions of actors have broken themselves.
You're exaggerating again.
Okay, thousands.
I think you're a little high.
Okay, it's community theater.
It is community theater, and we number in the dozens to hundreds.
That's right. That's right, and we can't just let a little formaldehyde come between us
I'm just
and
telling
history.
you, this whole thing has to go feel it. It's been warped.
Oh my God, you're right. I can feel it now.
There's fumes coming up. There's some sort of
God.
dank, dark stench from in the crawl space. You know, it's
That drilling they've been doing next door.
the frack. The frack heads.
We didn't sell any license to drill. They did. And they went sideways.
Our community, our little theater community is going bust.
It's so wrong.
It's going to the devil. They are the devil, those frackers.
I think we should put on a play and show them what we think. One last time.
Last time.
Before the
Get to
floor
point.
completely
Comes
dissolves.
up.
Yes.
It'll be a fundraiser.
Yes. Yes. For the new theater.
here
Jerome,
now.
my darling.
Marty, just
Jerome, honey.
you should try it. This is Colombian grade.
Honey, I came here from Texas and out to California, and I didn't think you were going to be doing this the whole time.
It's not the whole time. When I'm asleep, I don't do it.
Honey? Honey?
Do what?
It's about sleeping, honey. You know, we're supposed to be in love.
Right. I have
We're
a love.
supposed to want to be with one another.
I have a love. I mean, you're jealous of
Well,
him.
I
mean her.
I might be jealous of that cocaine.
It's got a name. I call it Sheila.
Well, if that helps you, honey, but...
I mean, if you get with Sheila, maybe like, I could fantasize being with you, with Sheila together. Then it's kind of, you look disapproving.
Well, no, I find Sheila very attractive.
Do you?
I find Sheila very attractive.
She finds you very attractive. No, that's nice.
However, but, I don't find her like a real good conversationalist.
Because you're not trying, Sheila. It's just, the way it's just, see, try Sheila, and then she would talk to you in your head. This talking is so inefficient. Sheila knows it.
Honey,
try it here.
I want an intimate relationship with you, and I cannot have an intimate relationship with
Are you
Sheila.
saying that I am ingesting Sheila? You say that's not intimate? Tell me that's not intimate.
Well, honey, it may be for you, but it's not for me. Honey,
What?
I just.
So you're not gonna ingest me? Is that? So this is where this is going.
I'm kind of missing all of those good old redneck boys back home, let me tell you.
This is California, baby.
I know, but those
Bikram yoga
redneck
and-
boys had time for me. You had time for Sheila. You don't have time for me.
That is not true. I mean, I prefer Sheila to you. But that is not. I mean, when Sheila is not there, you're always there.
Isn't that what you Californians say? Hello?
Hello.
Honey.
Yeah. You need a little bit of Sheila love. Then you'll feel better. You're too stuck up. It's just something stuck up there. It's just have some Sheila.
I'm sorry. I just don't think this is going to work for me. Not for little old me.
Sheriff, I don't think I'm up to watching the town by myself.
Well, I certainly am afraid to without you.
Oh, what do you mean? I thought you was going chasing after the Billywag gang. You was going to leave me here to watch the town, but I ain't healed up here yet. Well, I think maybe you ought to hang around
I've
another
been
couple
having
of days.
these night sweats and terrors, and I'm not myself. I'm not myself.
Sheriff? You got something in your tooth. Lead.
Whoa.
You've never been chewing on bullets, huh?
Yeah, when I get
You're
real nervous, I pull them out of my gun and I chew on them. Do you think that could be contributing?
Contributing to my confidence in you in this town and you not leaving. Ain't no one around here chews on bullets like you do.
Well, I appreciate you finding that, Tommy, because, I'm feeling more confident already.
Shit, Sheriff, you chewed all the tips off from all my damn bullets here, and you was going to leave me here to guard the town, and knowing that, what kind of loyalty is that anyway?
Tommy, I'm trying to reduce the amount of gun violence that's happening around here. My own way.
That's a hell of a way, sacrificing me.
I think you...
What do you think if we're going around, I would have shooting blanks? All the women up at the saloon already
Now listen,
talk
Tommy,
about my blanks.
I know you're a fine shot with that bow and arrow. And I believe that you can defend this town. the
Don't bring
old-fashioned
up
way.
that I'm part Indian. I'm just going to really cut into the confidence of the Indian population out there in the reservation.
Why not embrace it?
They talk about